All right, diving right in. You guys sent in some really fascinating articles on the new Superman 2025 trailer hype. And it seems like everyone's buzzing to, trying to decode everything
Yeah.
and figure out if this new film can capture, like, that classic Superman magic.
Right.
But, also forge a fresh path for the DC universe.
Definitely a tall order.
So we're going to take a deep dive into all this speculation today.
Awesome.
See what we can uncover.
Love it.
And, for those of you just joining us for the first time,
Yeah.
if you are loving this, be sure to hit subscribe, like for more,
Yep.
and share with a fellow Superman fan.
Yeah, spread the love.
All right, so let's kick things off with that motion poster they dropped.
Okay.
I mean, come on. You've got David Corenswet as Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Taking flight, that classic color scheme, the look-up tagline.
Classic.
It's definitely hitting all those, like, nostalgic buttons.
For sure. For sure.
But what I found really interesting, and I think you picked up on this too, was how they used John Williams's iconic Superman theme.
I know, right?
It's slowed down.
Almost haunting.
Yeah, almost haunting.
Like, do deliberate.
Like, they're acknowledging the legacy, but twisting it just enough
Exactly.
to hint at something new, a new direction.
Yeah, like a fresh take.
A fresh take, exactly.
But still grounded in what we all love,
Right.
That familiar feeling.
Exactly. And, speaking of fresh takes, a lot of fans are curious about how James Gunn,
Yeah.
with his signature humor,
His style.
like we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad.
Right.
How is that going to fit into a Superman film?
It's the big question.
Because, Superman, he's not really known for being like a jokester.
Right. More like a straight man, a classic hero.
Right. And some of the articles that you sent actually had some pretty interesting theories
Oh, yeah.
about this, about how Gunn might...
How you might pull it off.
Yeah, pull it off.
I'm curious.
So what do you think? What do you think are some of the ways...
Well, some people were saying, maybe the humor comes through in the dialogue, like witty banter,
Yeah, like snappy comebacks and stuff.
Like maybe even leaning into those fish out of water experiences that Clark Kent has in Metropolis,
Oh, playing up that contrast.
Exactly. Use the humor to highlight that duality between Clark and Superman.
I like that. I like that.
Make it even more compelling,
Yeah.
And Gunn's really good at that kind of character work.
He is. He is. And then there was that teaser clip.
Oh, yeah. The one with the logo.
The logo, yeah.
Flipping.
Yeah, the Superman logo inverting and then writing itself.
That was cool.
Super cool. And again, with that look up tagline. And a lot of people are throwing out guesses.
Yeah.
Like the Fortress of Solitude or the Hall of Justice.
Those are popular ones.
Right. But do you think they're intentionally keeping it vague?
Oh, absolutely.
You think so?
Classic marketing tactic. Build that anticipation.
Right. Get those wheels turning.
Get people talking. Exactly.
Exactly. But thinking bigger picture here, do you think it could be like a visual metaphor or something?
Oh, interesting.
The logo flipping and then writing itself?
You mean like symbolizing Superman facing challenges?
Yeah.
Maybe even internal struggles, moral dilemmas,
Uh-huh.
and then ultimately coming out stronger?
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have the cast, of course.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about the cast.
Which has generated a ton of buzz.
Rightfully so.
I mean, David Corenswet as Superman.
Good choice.
Rachel Brosnahan as Lois
I
Lane.
love her.
And Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
Interesting.
It's a fresh take on these iconic characters.
It is, for sure.
That I think...
Especially Nicholas Hoult as
Nicholas Hoult, yeah.
He's got that range,
Yeah.
He can be charming and then, like, totally menacing.
Yeah.
Which could make him, I don't know,
A really good Lex Luthor.
a really compelling villain.
Right, right.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what he does with it.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about the wider DC universe implications here.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl, Edie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific,
Right.
and a few other like notable heroes.
Yeah, they're building it out.
So it seems like Gunn is thinking big picture, like you said.
Definitely.
But some of the articles you send, they kind of argue that just including a bunch of diverse characters
Right.
doesn't automatically mean it's like
Meaningful representation.
meaningful representation.
Yeah, it's a valid point.
Right,
I mean, it's
yeah.
not enough to just have them there,
Yeah.
checking boxes.
Right, just for appearances.
Exactly. They need depth.
Yeah.
Agency. Their stories need to be interwoven with the main narrative
Right.
in a way that feels organic and impactful.
Makes sense.
So we'll have to see how Gunn approaches this.
Yeah, how he balances it all.
Exactly.
And speaking of waiting, filming did wrap up back in July,
It did, yeah.
but there were some additional pickup shots.
Yeah, but Gunn has said
Gunn.
very clearly that those were for enhancement, not reshoots.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like they're panicking.
Right.
It seems like they're pretty confident in what they have.
Yeah, which could be a good sign.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so let's recap this for our listener.
Okay.
We've got this new trailer dropping December 19th.
Can't wait.
We've got this interesting blend of nostalgia and a potentially fresh direction.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance.
And a cast that seems to have a lot of potential.
Fingers crossed.
But the big question remains.
Yeah, the big one.
Can Superman 2025 deliver?
Will it live up to the hype?
Can it live up to the hype? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I mean, it all comes back to that question we posed at the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
Can Superman 2025
Right.
balance the nostalgia with something new? You know?
Innovation.
Yeah. Can it pay homage
Right.
to the Superman that we all know and love?
While also bringing something new to the table.
It's a challenge.
It is.
Especially considering,
Yeah.
DC's track record with their recent films.
Hits and misses.
Yeah, they've had a few.
It's been a mixed bag.
A mixed bag for sure.
Yeah.
So there's a lot riding on this.
Absolutely.
This isn't just a Superman movie.
No.
It's the launch pad for this whole revamped DC universe.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
We're trying to build, this cohesive universe.
Like Marvel.
Like Marvel, exactly.
Yeah.
And Superman 2025 is their flagship.
Make or break.
So, do you think,
Yeah.
there's this pressure to win back fans who maybe were disappointed with previous DC films?
Oh, sure.
But also appeal to, a whole new generation?
A new audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough line to walk.
Right.
You got to please the old guard and bring in the new.
And, Gunn was saying he's pretty confident about the footage and everything.
He seems to be. But do you think, he's feeling that pressure, too?
Oh, yeah. I think it's impossible not to feel the pressure.
Right.
But,
yeah,
based on his previous work and what we've seen so far, it seems like he has a vision.
Right.
He has a clear idea of what he wants to do.
A direction.
Yeah, and he's not shying away from the legacy.
Right. Yeah.
But he's also not afraid to take risks.
That's good.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is exciting.
I mean, I remember reading one of the articles you mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
That Gunn's a huge Superman fan himself.
I did, yeah.
I grew up reading the comics,
I think that's crucial.
It is.
Have that passion.
That passion for the source material.
Yeah.
I think it makes all the difference.
Right.
Because you can tell when someone's just doing it for a paycheck.
You can feel it.
You can, versus someone who really cares.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that shows in the details,
The detail.
Like how they're using John Williams music.
Right.
The casting choices, the hints at a deeper story.
Right.
It's all there.
Like they're trying to create something that respects the past, but also pushes the character forward.
And speaking of pushing forward,
Yeah.
they've already announced that Supergirl film.
Yeah.
And the Lanterns HBO series.
So it's just the beginning.
It's the tip of the iceberg.
Right, of something much bigger.
The whole DC universe.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
It's exciting.
It is. It's a big gamble.
Right, it is.
But if they pull it off,
Yeah.
it could be huge.
It could change the whole landscape
The whole superhero landscape.
of superhero movies.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've got a lot to consider here.
We do.
The trailer drops December 19th.
Big day.
I'm sure it'll give us even more
clues.
to chew on, to discuss.
Yeah, what direction Gunn's taking this.
But even with all this speculation and the anticipation, there's one question.
That lingers. The big one.
Will Superman 2025 soar to new heights?
Will it be the film that finally revitalizes
the DC universe?
That's the question.
Or will it
falter?
Yeah, falter under the weight of all these expectations.
The weight of the world is on their shoulders.
Only time will tell, I guess.
Only time will tell.
But it's going to be a fascinating ride.
No matter what.
No matter what, yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
What are your hopes and expectations for this?
For Superman 2025.
Yeah, hit us with your hot takes.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
What are you looking forward to?
What are you excited about?
What are you worried about?
Yeah, lay it all out there.
We want to know.
This is a shared experience,
Exactly.
Your insights are valuable.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
And a huge thank you to all of you who sent in those articles.
Yeah, thank you.
They gave us so much to talk about.
So much food for thought.
Really fueled this deep dive.
Absolutely, and your curiosity. And your enthusiasm.
It's what keeps us going.
It really does.
So keep it coming.
Yeah, keep those articles coming.
And for everyone listening, if you're enjoying the show, don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that button.
And leave a like.
Show us some love.
And hey, if you want to show off your Superman pride,
Yeah?
you can check out the link in the description for a classic Superman S Shield t-shirt.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Keep looking up.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Subscribe, like, and share.
And we'll see you on the next deep dive. Bye.